Jody Knowles. It is Joseph Brown into the Matt Mann's design start zone. Round 7 is green. Trouble in turns 1 and 2. Austin Yarbrough and Colton Herbert. Oh, and somehow they're going to filter through as you look to the top 5. Jake Rainey is going to have the 5th spot. Lap 1 goes to Jody Knowles. Boy, the second half of the field stacked up tremendously, and somehow they made it through. And right now, he's putting the pressure on Jody Knowles, and Peyton Stevens going to make a slide for the lead. Battle off of turn 4. 3 cars fighting for the lead at Penton. Oh, short track Friday night. And Clay Knight's going to be the first car to come off the racetrack. 3 cars under a blanket. Trent Mathis is out as well. Off of turn 4 they go. It's still Jody Knowles out front. Peyton Stevens trying to follow right his tire tracks. Finished 7th in that winter points earlier this year. In front of John Ellison, and that almost was a mess. Off turn 4. Peyton Stevens can get to the inside. He can get to the door of Jody Knowles, but he's not able to make the pass. But here comes the tail end of the field. John Ellison and Chase Edge will be the first 2 cars they're going to run into. And Ellison is in the thick of it. Jody Knowles looks to the inside. Pete Stevens got tight. Man, it got close off turn 2. And I could tell Joseph Brown looked like he was trying to get the top side of this racetrack reeled in as he looks to the inside. Joseph Brown side to side for second. Him and Peyton Stevenson, it got tight down in turn 2. Stevenson goes up. Here comes Joseph Brown. Brown will go door to door with Stevenson down into 3 and 4. They wash up the racetrack. The door opens on the bottom. Joseph Brown will take the 2nd spot. Jody's on the bottom. That's the place to be right now. Knowles washes up. Here comes Brown. Brown sticks the nose to the inside. Side by side for the lead at turns 3 and 4. Brown lets it wash up the racetrack. He goes right to the inside. Jody Knowles will have the momentum. Keeping it up front right now. Top 3 right there, nose to tail. Jake Rainey and Matt Henderson's not far out of the equation either. Jody Knowles trying to pick up his first career series win as we are getting ready to be on lap 14. We're almost halfway home. Brown peeks to the inside again. Oh, he got tight with Jody off turn 2. Fighting for real estate on the bottom of the racetrack. Taking off turn 4 they go. Brown's trying everything he can do right now. He's looked to the top. He's looked to the bottom. And Jody's just staying. Oh, and a pass for the lead off turn 2. They're side by side. That's the best look off turn 2 yet for Brown. Brown couldn't get the bottom quite yet. He can get there. He just can't quite get that launch off turn 2 to make the pass. I tell you what, I'll give them credit. They're racing as clean as they can right now off turn 4. I say that, and they're with the fender crinkled on the 66. Brown to the outside now. John Ellison's going to dirty the air, and here comes Peyton Stevenson. Stevenson's going to take the 2nd spot back just off to the right of your screen. Brown comes back under the attack, and Stevenson's going to take the 2nd spot away. We got 8 to go here at Penton. Oh, and Stevenson bobbled. Brown goes up the racetrack, and around goes Peyton Stevenson. And into the inside retaining wall goes the 24. Brown and the 24 of Stevenson got together off turn 2, and the 24 was the one that went around.
Look, going to be some barn burners. Oh, they stack up.
Yeah, they stack up in the Matt Mann design start zone. Now Joseph Brown will slide to the 2nd spot. Jeremy Steele gets hung out to dry on the outside. Can Matt Henderson slip by the 22? Henderson's going to stick a nose under for the 4th spot. They're side by side. The top 2 in the points are 4th and 5th right now. Here comes Jimmy Thomas. Thomas slides under. He's looking for the top 5. It's all behind Jody Knowles right now, but the points. Oh, and Jimmy Thomas goes around. Contact with Caleb Gay, Jake Traylor. And it looked like the other Knowles, Dylan Knowles, took a hard shot in the infield retaining wall. I couldn't quite see. Jimmy Thomas and Yarbrough were running right there together, and the 22 goes around. Just as Jimmy was climbing into the top 5, 6th, 7th, and 8th, actually. Here's your Crate Racing USA TV replay. Here's the 3 wide I was talking about. Yarbrough's in the middle. Jimmy gets to the inside. Him and Steele are side by side. There's contact, it looked like, and then Yarbrough gets into the back of the 22. It looked like Jeremy Steele, when he went into turn 1, it looked like his car slowed up. When Steele slowed up, Thomas slowed up, And Yarbrough had already committed to the top of the racetrack, and that's why he got underneath the right rear fender of the 22 of Thomas, and the 22 machine went around. And that third row, well, they want to win as well. We're back underway out of turn 4. Man, they're beating and banging. Oh, and Jeremy Steele gets washed out to dry. Jeremy Steele washed up the racetrack, and the points leader is going to see some valuable position slip by off of turn 2. But Jody Knowles is going to be the one to benefit from it. Jody pulls away from Joseph Brown. The field makes its way down into turns 3 and 4. There you see the orange and white 22 of Steele. He's on the outside of Colton Herbert. Steele's on the outside of the top 5. Boy, Jake Rainey didn't fare very well on that restart either, as Matt Henderson's took the third spot away. Start number 29 for Jody Knowles, the driver out of Tyrone, Georgia. He's going to take the white flag. We got one to go. In the Crate Racing USA Series 2016, the last time we were here, down into turns 3 and 4. The 29th start for Jody Knowles will be pay dirt. He wins the return to Penton. Joseph Brown will go second, Matt Henderson third, Austin Yarbrough fourth, and Jake Rainey will close out your top 5.